I honestly haven't been able to keep my hands off of this fucking camera. I've just been recording things with it. I'm never gonna show the world any of it. I'm just recording things with it just because it's just there. I look at something really pretty, like, I don't know, the night sky. I'm just like, you know what? This would look really good on that camera. You gotta be kidding me. But really quick, I just wanted to thank everybody for all of the just amazing support on whenever I do a vlog. I don't know why, you know, it is. I guess because it's just completely different. And honestly, it's actually kind of funny when I do something different, so. Because I'm so out of my element that it's comedy in itself. You just laugh at, well, I mean, you laugh at me, but. And speaking of that vlog, a lot of people said that the quality was good and all, but whenever I moved, there was like these like weird lines, I guess. And that's because I recorded this video in, I guess, a different format or mode or whatever. It was basically just all interlaced. It wasn't pixels, it was interlaced. So it has like these weird lines on it for whatever reason. I'm not sure what that mode is for exactly. I remember when I messed around with a lot of settings on my old Elgato, there was some 1080i stuff too. It also had those weird lines and shit all over it. So I fixed that up, so the next time it'll be all good. I left a comment on the video and everything, but clearly not everybody's gonna see that. So last night I decided to remake my Facebook. Not exactly remake my Facebook, just more or less reactivate it and everything. I deactivated it before because I didn't really use it or anything like that, especially during the time that I was in school. So it's been a couple years since I actually used Facebook. Like, sat down and actually used it. And I started re-adding all the people that I had initially just removed off of it and deactivated and all that stuff. I reactivated and started adding people back, okay? Now, I was just adding people back, okay? And these were people, all of them were all from my school and everything. I was like, okay. Now, I'm sure a lot of them aren't going to message me and be like, wow, it's you from high school. I remember you, dude. What are you up to? But I was curious. I just wanted to see what everybody else was up to, how everybody was doing, if, you know, whatever. And as soon as I got onto the website and I started adding people back, looking through all the names of the people that I may know, and I realized that everybody that I went to high school with, like 90% of them, are either married, pregnant, or just non-existent. They're just gone. Honestly, it was one of the most uncomfortable feelings I've ever had. To see some of the people that I saw with children it just doesn't look like it fits, you know what I mean? It's like imagining me having a child. There's no one that thinks that me and a little baby Jev in my arms would actually look good. It just doesn't look right, you know what I mean? But regardless, there's still people that I went to school with, so I added them. Go through all of this, and there was a couple people that either A, declined, or they just haven't replied to it yet. And I guess on Facebook through the Messenger, you're able to message people back that try to add you before you actually add them. So I decided to add this one girl back, okay? There was this one girl that I talked to a whole bunch during sophomore year. I think it was my sophomore year. This was before I got into like my really long relationships and all that shit. She used to be a pretty good friend of mine. I had like 2 classes with her every single day. I would see her all the time. Turns out that she had a kid, and I was like, okay, cool, you know? At that time, she was kind of like a depressed type of person. She was not a very happy person. I saw her, added her, and I was like, wow, great, you know? She's doing fine. She has a kid. She's probably got like a husband or something. I go to add her, she messages me, and she goes, do I know you? What the fuck do you mean, do you know me? You forgot? We spent a lot of time together, okay? Like, there is no way that I did not leave some sort of imprint in her mind. Or at least some sort of mental scar. There's no way. There's no possible way. So she says, do I know you? And I was like, yeah, like, we went to school together and stuff. And she's like, oh, okay. Was there any reason that you added me back? And I was like, well, yeah, you know, I just wanted to add you back. And I thought it was like a really small, harmless little thing, you know? We talked to each other, we knew each other, and I just decided to add you on Facebook because we went to school together. I don't know why she was like quizzing me. I realized that I changed a whole bunch from high school. I had like the long hair and everything, but still. She used to make fun of my name all the time. Like, there's no way that she wouldn't remember. And after I explained that, she just says, no thanks. I was like, oh, okay. Sorry for trying to add you back. And she goes, my man would kill you. I have the messages. Hold up. Oh, no, I don't. Never mind. She blocked me. He says, my man will kill you. All I did was try to add you back on Facebook. We knew each other. Like, what the fuck do you mean your man will kill? First of all, he won't. I know that for a fucking fact. There was absolutely no, it was so uncalled for. It was ridiculous. I was so offended. I should have blocked her ass first. Because everybody knows if you block them before they block you, you win. It's how it works. If she honestly thought I added her back to try to, like, I don't know, mess up her relationship or try to do something with her, I'm just saying right here, right now, it would not be with a girl that is married with a child. Do you think I'm crazy? My man would kill you, please. That's some disrespectful ass bullshit right there. That shit tilted me. Yo, I'm about to find this dude. Now, see, if I had a wife or a girlfriend and a dude, like, you know, tried to, like, come up onto her and all this other shit, obviously, I'd be very happy if she turned him down. You know what I mean? I would love to have my girlfriend be like, sorry, I have a boyfriend and all this other stuff, if he tries to come on to her. If you're just trying to be friends, like, what the fuck? Oh, she's just trying to be a good girlfriend. Since when does being a girlfriend mean that you have to be a shitty person to everybody else? We could have had, like, a little bit of nostalgia going. We could have just talked about, like, we could have type back like 6 messages to each other, never said anything ever again for the rest of our lives. That just would have been the end of it. But no, my man would kill you. No, he fucking wouldn't, okay? No, he wouldn't. You know what? No, I'm a blocker back. I'll just be sure to wipe the sophomore year out of my brain. Every single fucking memory we ever had. So offended. I'm actually hurt by this. Don't mind me. It's not like I cherish the memories or anything.